Hey Disney friends, it's Amber with MickeyTravels. Let's go over when it's best to book your Walt Disney World vacation. This is going to be really short. I've just got a few words of wisdom for you on when deciding to do that. I've got an announcement about 2018 trips, and then I've got a short little summary of my background when it comes to booking trips, and just like a little rant when it comes to like people out on the web discussing Disney kinds of things and what this channel is more devoted to. First off, you're thinking about going to Disney World. How cool is that? It doesn't matter how old you are, and I've said that before. I've got clients that take their smaller children, and sometimes it's about you seeing memories with them. So that debate is a whole other video, but I'm just excited that you've clicked on this and you're interested in thinking about going to Disney World in the first place. So, when can you begin booking your Disney World vacation? Disney's policy is that you can book a Disney World vacation 499 days before your checkout day. So, with that being said, there's a little technicality with that, because you can book the room only 499 days in advance, but when Disney releases their entire year of packages, you can book everything together as long as, again, it's 499 days in advance. I've had clients who contact me about a year and a half before they're ready to travel and they want to book the room only, and then they'll secure their room and then they'll want to book the rest of it later. That does not necessarily work. What works is waiting until the packages are released and booking it all together. Why do I suggest that? Because what Disney does with the room only, once you're ready to add tickets and dining, etc., they have to cancel your first package, then you have to rebook to get the tickets and dining, etc. added on. It's a whole separate number, like confirmation number that they give. So first off, it doesn't even save your room. It goes back into the pile of rooms that are available, and you have to wait for a refund. So even though you're eager, you want to get the room booked, it's going to be a hassle to transform it into a package later, so you might as well just wait. And if you are going to be doing room only because maybe you're a Florida resident or an AP, that's fine. You can book it as far in advance as that 490 days will allow for you, but if you know you're thinking about doing a package, just wait until Disney releases those. So when are those released? Well, fortunately for you, I've decided to make this video a few days prior to the 2018 releases. Disney is releasing their 2018 packages on June 20th, which is a Tuesday. What that means is you can book tickets, dining, your room, the memory maker, your flights, and travel insurance all in one package through the Walt Disney Company. And you can have up to the full year almost, basically, depends on when you're booking, to pay that off. Disney only requires $200 to book your package, and then you have up until 30 days before check-in to pay it off. So it's a win-win. If flights aren't available yet, you can add those on later. Or if your airline that you prefer is not part of the Disney Company, you can book that separate, not a huge deal. The big thing here is that you do have to pay for flights in full when adding them to your package. So what's the perk with booking early? Well, you can have longer to pay it off. So I usually say you need to have as much time as possible to try to plan to have payments on that, because Disney allows that. Keep in mind, everything I'm saying here is also relative to if you work with a travel agent. So if you need someone to help assist you and help you come up with the perfect package with that, that's where we come in, and that's where we can help you and point you in the right direction. So everything, again, you're seeing here, it can be done with a certified Disney travel agent too. So overall, I'm just going to, in reference, just in general, I'm going to try not to keep plugging here what I do, but just keep that in mind as you're watching this. So what if you decide to change your mind and you want to make some modifications? That is still doable. Disney will allow those changes for free if you need to remove a person, add a day of tickets, maybe stay a day longer. All of that can be changed if it's before the 30-day mark. Afterwards, there's a small fee. Even if there's a promotion that comes out, you can modify to get a discount with that. Huge wait time sometimes on the phone for that. Another reason why you can have someone to do that for you. So what if you're not necessarily ready to book this far in advance because you just don't know if you can afford it or you don't know when you want to go? So the second thing to consider if you aren't going to be able to book that quick is to try to make a plan to at least do it 6 months beforehand. 180 days is when Disney allows you to start making dining reservations, and it's a good idea to have a room in place if you're staying on property, just so you can get the whole 180 days plus 10 to make dining reservations. That doesn't mean you can book at 190. That means you book at 180 and you can book your whole stay. That's something I see on Disney forums all the time, people wondering what the 180 plus 10 means. So that's a perk to staying on property, so you need to consider the 6 months before. So what if you're watching this and you're say, I want to go in 2020, 2019? Just keep in mind that Disney usually releases their packages for the full year in the summer months. So June or July the year before will be the time you'll want to book for those upcoming years. Okay, say it's like a month away and you just decide you're gonna go. Is it too late? No. I have clients that book all the time, like a month before, even a few weeks before, and I'm able to still find them dining reservations and get their fast passes. So it's never too late to book, but if you're a planner or you want someone to help plan with you, it is a good idea to try to make at least the 6 month mark, and then the whole 499 day mark is even better because of making the payments and doing more in-depth planning. But it can be done at any time period. I just wanted to share the different time frames to consider. So I wanted this to be super short just to give you an idea of when to consider deciding to book. Again, it's only $200 per room that you book. So if you've got more families going with you and you need more rooms, it's going to be $200 per room. Full payment due 30 days before. And the insurance, if you do add that onto your package, it is going to be in addition into the deposit. They do count the insurance into your deposit, and that is about $79 per adult, and it does include the kids. So if you do add that, that's a little perk too, unless you have your own insurance you want to add. There are a lot of people on YouTube that have channels devoted strictly to Disney. I've been on YouTube since 2014, and if you're new to the channel or you've been watching a while, hopefully you can see how much I love this company and working with this company. The travel company itself, the studios, when it comes to movies, just my entire life is enshrined in Disney. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, there's something Disney related around me, hence the room. So because of that, I always love to spread the joy to others. So this channel, you will probably not see anything negative coming out of it. Recently, there's some people I follow on YouTube that devote entire videos to like negative things they've had experience there, or things that are overrated, or things that necessarily went bad. I'm not going to be doing that. My job as a Disney travel agent is to make it the best for you, and I just always want to have that positive vibe. So I hope you agree with that and you stick around and watch some other things. So besides doing this, I'm also a school teacher. I coach volleyball. My husband and I travel a lot. So we've got tons of things on our plate, but I always try to put my clients and Disney first when it comes to working with all of you. So some of you worked with me, some of you haven't. I still love the comments and the kind words that I get from all of you, if you've worked with me or not, saying how much I've helped. So if you're needing some assistance and you're interested in 2018 or the future, my contact info is below. My services are free. I'm just there to help you. And I would just hope that you would want the positive energy around you when trying to make your plans for your Disney vacation. I hope this helps when you're determining your future with Walt Disney World trips. For Disneyland, it's going to be a little different. It is approximately about the same 499 days, but those are released later. So I'm hoping to do more Disneyland videos for those of you wanting to do that in the near future too. Have a magical day. I will talk to you really soon.